Hey, what's up, YouTube? Just want to give you guys an update on how I'm doing with my Achilles tendon injury. I'm going to cover weeks 4 through 7, and yeah, let's just get started. Week 4, I got my cast off, and they basically cut my cast into half and remade it into removable cast. And when they did that, they told me to start like moving my foot around, which is great. And they also took out the sutures out so that my incision wound that they did for surgery can completely heal. Um, so I was in that removable cast for about a week, and then the week after week 5, they put me in this boot. Yeah, they put me in that boot right there, and they told me that I can start like standing, put half my weight on my injured leg and just start standing. No walking yet. So for weeks 5 and 6 and leading up to week 7, like I can stand on it and make slight movements with it, which is nice. Um, yeah, like today's Wednesday. By tomorrow, hopefully they'll give me the okay to start moving around in the boot, which is great. I'm like sick and tired of using crutches. Yeah, the doctor advised me like while I'm like in this recovery process to start getting my planar ankle flexion thing up to like 90 degrees. You'll I basically realized like I lost a lot of like flexibility just because it's stiff. I haven't like moved my leg around that much, and also because there's like a lot of scar tissue over there. But one word of encouragement, like it does actually start to get kind of loose. Basically all you gotta do is just work on flexing your ankle up a little bit, and the more you put some weight on it and the more you move around a little bit in it, like you'll start to see some progress, hopefully. And I just want to also cover weeks 4 through 7, some of the things that I've learned. um, First, one thing is the cost of this whole process is actually I actually didn't really have any expectation of how much this will cost me, but I'm slowly getting to realize that I think the cost is gonna range anywhere between like 800 to like $1,500 for this whole process. And I do have insurance that's covered by my employee. So for instance, like the ultrasound that they got for me was like around $984, and my insurance only covered about half of it, so I have to pay the other half out of pocket. And I'm not sure as to how much like the rehab is going to be costing me. So yeah, I like, and also with all the things I've purchased because of this injury, like I'm thinking like this, it'll probably cost me probably $1,500 out of pocket. The second thing that I learned was just like time and time again, every time I go to the doctor's office, they tell me that it's gonna be like a long process. And I guess that didn't really sink in until like I started moving my foot around and starting to like see how stiff and how weak my calf muscle was. So yeah, just like encouragement to all of you who are like going through something like this. Like it is a very long process. You will be like really excited like when you start like changing from the cast to a boot, but then just realize like to take it slow. Like out of all the things I've read and of all the things that I've like watched about this injury, it's just like taking the slower and safer route is like the best way to go, because the last thing you want to do is just like re-injure this tendon and then delay your recovery process even longer. And then the last thing that I learned, which was pretty helpful, is like I was trying to look up like ways to like make the Achilles tendon a little bit looser, and I found some like massage videos that I'll link in the description below. Basically, they're all on YouTube, and they just give you like some massage techniques on the Achilles tendon, which is pretty cool. So that's been helping me a lot. It's like you realize the Achilles tendon is like really stiff, and you want it to be loosened up, and like one good way just to, like it just feels good too, because it's like there's not a whole lot of I don't even know. It just feels good, to be honest. It might not even do anything, but maybe like all of the the placebo effect will kick in and like make your tendon a little bit looser. So yeah, that's all. I hope that that was helpful and informative. If you guys have any questions or comments, please like link them below. Uh, Hit them below, and then I'll answer them. Yeah, thanks for watching. Peace. See ya.